Michael Welker. Michael Welker, born 20 November 1947 in Erlangen, Germany, is a German Protestant theologian and a senior professor of systematic theology dogmatics. Biblical theology and general theory are the main foci of his research. He reached a wider audience with publications about the Spirit of God, creation especially, in dialogue with the sciences, the role of the Church in pluralistic societies, resurrection, and the Protestant view of the Lord's Supper, but also with his work related to Alfred North Whitehead and process theology, to Niklas Luhmann and systems theory. Biography, academic, and ecclesiastical activities, stickle activities, activities. He went to school in West Berlin and in Grunstadt, Western Germany, and was ordained a minister of the Protestant Church of the Palatinate. In 1973, he received a Ph.D. degree in systematic theology in Tübingen, Prof. Moltmann having been his advisor. In 1978, he received another Ph.D. degree under supervision of the philosopher Prof. Henrich. In 1980, he completed his habilitation in Tübingen with his discussion of Whitehead and process philosophy. From 1983 to 1987, he was professor for systematic theology in Tübingen. 1987-1991, he held the chair for Reformed theology in Munster, and from 1991 to 2013 he was a professor for dogmatics in Heidelberg. Since 2013, he has been a senior professor at Heidelberg University and, since 2005, he lectured at the University of Chicago 1984, McMaster University 1985, Princeton Theological Seminary 1988 and 1995, the Center of Theological Inquiry, Princeton 1997, 1999, and at Harvard Divinity School 2001. In 2003, he was offered the position of the director of the Center of Theological Inquiry CTI in Princeton. 1996-2006, he was director of the Internationales Wissenschaftsforum Heidelberg IWH. The University of Debrecen awarded him an honorary Ph.D. degree, and so did the South African Northwest University in Potchefstroom. From 2004 to 2016, he was a member of the Chamber of Theology of the Council of the Protestant Church Germany EKD and judge at the Constitutional Court of the EKD. Since 2006, he has been a regular member of the Heidelberg Academy of Sciences and an affiliated member of the Finnish Academy of Arts and Letters. He was granted the Medal of Heidelberg University. Since 1984, he has given lectures in the USA, in several European countries, Korea, China, South Africa, and Brazil. Since 1991, he has given numerous endowed lectures Harvard, Princeton, Yale, Chicago, Edinburgh, Beijing, Taipei, Canberra, among others. During his commitment with the IWH and the CTI, he organized numerous projects of international and interdisciplinary cooperation, research projects extended over several years, publications especially concerning the dialogue between theology and the sciences, and he still does so in connection with the Fiat. Since 2006, he has been building a global network of research centers for theology, religious and Christian studies. Selected works. Books. As editor, Willis Watkins, David eds. 1999. Toward the Future of Reformed Theology. Tasks, Topics, Traditions. Grand Rapids, My Eerdmans. ISBN 9780802844675. Auckland 39,961,646. 2000. The End of the World and the Ends of God, Science and Theology on Eschatology. Harrisburg, PA, Trinity Press International. ISBN 9781781 billion 563,383,120. 42,923,579. Peters, Ted Russell, Robert John, eds. 2002. Resurrection Theological and Scientific Assessments. Grand Rapids, My Eerdmans. ISBN 9780802805195. ACLA 50,149,708. Alston, Wallace M. eds. 2003. Reformed Theology, Identity and Ecumenicity. Grand Rapids, My Eerdmans. ISBN 9780802847768. ACLA 52,121,471. Schweitzer, Friedrich, eds. 2005. Reconsidering the Boundaries Between Theological Disciplines. Munster, Licht, Sterlit. ISBN 9783825,874,711. ACLA 60,676,828. Wolf, Miroslav, eds. 2006. God's Life in Trinity. Minneapolis, Amen Fortress Press. ISBN 9780800,638,238. ACLA 63,390,674. Ed. 2006. The Work of the Spirit, Pneumatology and Pentecostalism. Grand Rapids, My Eerdmans. ISBN 9780802803870. ACLA 71,266,378. Ed. 2014. The Depth of the Human Person, A Multidisciplinary Approach. Grand Rapids, My Eerdmans. ISBN 9781467440660. ACLA 920,466,966. Ed. 2014. Quests for Freedom, Biblical, Historical, Contemporary. Neukirchen Verline, Neukirchener Verlag. ISBN 9783788,728,000. Ed. 2019. Quests for Freedom, Biblical, Historical, Contemporary. 2nd ed. Eugene or Cascade Books. ISBN 9781532,653,971. Witt, John Pickard, Stephen, eds. 2020. The Impact of Religion on Character Formation, Ethical Education, and the Communication of Values in Late Modern Pluralistic Societies. Leipzig, Evangelist Verlagsanstalt. ISBN 978-3-374-6410-410-6.